Hello, Jay Barrino here. Welcome back. We're continuing Exodus, the Violet Gate, a custom campaign for Warcraft 3. We're going to Torch of Reason this Torch of a Reason, excuse me. Bonus chapter, also known as Chapter 8. The time has come. A new exodus of Lord Aronian and Alterasi survivors to Jaloon was set in motion. While Raynar and Inelia returned to their camp in Alterasi foothills and Margoth set off to rally his supporters in the Alterasi court, Alden Theranos and Vespera Coldgaze has been dispatched with a special assignment far north from the Lonely Ridge. This is difficult for me to comprehend as well, but this is what the Magistratorium decided. Apparently, they have little care for protocol, as established by their predecessors. This is the reality we're living in now, young mage. While you were in Azeroth, the Enclave Triumvirate has been disbanded, an outcome that satisfies nobody, even the Archmage. And so you can see their first reckless decisions. The so-called Phase 1. I hope you're satisfied. This sarcasm is out of place, Bandinoriel. Those outsiders saved both my life and yours. Without them coming to your aid, Valena's forces would simply overwhelm your gatekeepers. Just because you let them catch you, Watcher, the Archmage clearly overestimated your skills as long-range recon. You're supposed to be vigilant and notify us about all potential threats. I followed my orders just like you followed yours. I operated deeply behind enemy lines, while you were stationed in a safe hidden fortress in a complete wilderness. It's easy for you to judge, Bandinoriel. You're always first to judge. Besides, Valena was already aware of the location of Lonely Ridge. She would have come sooner or later due to the record she found back in Dalaran. If anybody acted sloppy here, it was the Archmage. The fact that he's never deployed anybody to Dalaran to clear the records. I wonder if he's not getting too old for this. That's part of the truth. Unfortunately, the one we cannot express openly. But now the magistrates voted. They approved the transfer of Alanthor's expedition, no matter the cost, and the Archmage was pleased about their votes. If the Triumvirate still existed, Grand Magistrix and High Thane would simply have outvoted Kangard and followed the protocol as we should. And you. First, you completely messed up your job, and now you're happily ignorant about the protocol, just like the others. The gate should have already been sealed. We're exposed, but the gatekeepers are the only ones who see the threat clearly. Anarala, you're completely obsessed about the gate. The Enclave needs people. It needs them desperately because it's the people who create civilization. They create their economy, culture, society. We have enough people to survive in the crater. Its colonization moves on, and Tate-Light and his Blackclads have already ensured its safety. Oh, okay. Blackclads made it through. Also, that's why the Kirin Tor created the Discordance. Poor souls, so few of us remained. Only 20,000 High Elven survivors, 20,000 of those who became the Thane Durai. We're one of the last of our kind, but the Triumvirate didn't hesitate for a single moment and approved this project to save mostly humans. It doesn't matter if we save elves, humans, dwarves, or gnomes. Nothing of this matters anymore. Now we're the Enclave. Just the Enclave. All traditions, dynasties, systems, you always wanted all of them to perish. The new civilization will be nothing alike. People of the Enclave will be truly free, if only they support the system. There needs to be a selection, Watcher. We need no laggards and beggards. Tate-Light might be a son of a bitch, but he was picky. Most of the routed caravans came from developed cities. Alanthor just brings simple peasants, and we're sacrificing our elite troops to save, well, common pests. Short-sighted as always. They endured for months in the lands ravaged by the undead. If they manage to survive the Scourge, they will survive Jaloon. Regarding our kind, have faith in Kalandra. Our kind can be reborn thanks to her efforts. We are the Fainderai. We're not done. We will rise from the ashes. That's who we are. She made us who we are. And now can you stop this mindless act of expression of anger and disagreement? You're not a magistrate, so the call was never up to you, Gatekeeper. You're following orders, just like I do. As a reminder, we do have actual orders. On that I can agree, Watcher. Our troops have rested enough, and the Vigil 6 is at the other side of the valley. Gatekeepers, we're moving out. The Archmage is counting on us. Okay, we get Vespera this time, and Eldon again.
The grand future awaits. Let me guide you.
She is agility-based. Well, that's nice. She's got a gem of health. Cataphracts. We're playing Age of Empires now. Enclave's heavy cavalry, fast, endurant, and deadly in close combat, can learn animal war training and trample. Gatekeeper Vespera Coldgaze combines roles of a heavy frontline defender and a spellcaster hunting specialist. Use her arcane defense regularly to accumulate charges she can use to either increase her attack speed or boost her other abilities. Okay, so let me just go through. Who do we have here?
To the stars, through hardships.
The Violet Gate shall not be breached.
Life professional.
Do we have... Okay, we do have... Well, we have nobody that just can outright heal, do we? I guess turn that on, because now we're not doing anything else. Got to use that snipe every so often if I remember to do it.
Will heal in time.
25% chance when the Cataphract attacks enemies, his horse will trample on nearby enemy units, doing 60 damage! Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Gatekeepers marching.
Just figured we'd check back here a little bit. Okay, what can you do, ladies? Something about building charges? Boost Vespera's arcane shield by 20 charges at the expense of mana. Cannot load more charges than the maximum. What's the maximum? I don't know. Gatekeeper uses her shield to absorb energy of incoming attacks, which can later be used to boost her other abilities or increase her attack speed. Each blocked hit adds 1 charge up to the maximum of 50. A shield slowly discharges over time, but can be additionally charged using mana. When active... Is there like a counter? Like, what is her... How do I know how many charges she has? Is it... No, it's not our food count. That'd be... No. When active, it also reduces incoming piercing and magical damage to 70%, but reduces movement speed to 30%. Okay, so turn that on. It's like defend. She builds charges. And then the more charges she has, the faster she attacks. The Gatekeeper just charges the shield, invoking an energy blast that deals 75 damage to nearby enemy targets. If the Gatekeeper's shield has at least 20, they are released, burning the same amount of mana of affected casters and dealing them the same amount of damage. Okay, that's fine. Prevents hostiles from a selected area from casting spells and reduces their attack and movement speed by... Okay, so honestly, the discharge is only a mana burn. Discharges her shield's energy to summon devastating blade whirlwinds across the battlefield. Consumes 10 charges. Begins following a random enemy with a distance of 600. So it's like this creates like AoE homing missiles basically based on the number of charges she has. Additional cost-free whirlwind surrounds the Gatekeeper and deals the same amount of damage as long as she channels the spell. The Gatekeeper must remain idle to uphold the spell. Can't use other abilities, but can still collect charges from hits. Interesting. So, like, turn on Arcane Defense and then pop the ultimate. Okay, very intriguing. I guess let's get moving here. Again, I don't have any healing. Oh, no, we have Eldon. He can heal. Okay, there's a little counter. That's nice. Get up there and help. She can absorb some good heat. I see how the arcane defense does absorb heat, and it doesn't cost anything for her to use it. So it's kind of like, yeah, why not, you know? We should probably give her this orb, because he doesn't need it. Sillily, just, you know, I don't know why I'm reorganizing my inventory like that, but it's fine. Alright, that's that.
We shall return.
There's this way and this way. Let's go... No, there is nothing down there. Let's go this way. She seems pretty tanky. Miasmatic's corruption energy levels in the area are rising. If I remember correctly, this area was largely affected by the largest portal emission we encountered in the initial stages of the Gate's research. Yeah, just blast him.
The Violet Gate shall not be breached.
Doesn't hurt to turn that on. feel like I'm gonna have too good to use syndrome with my other units at this rate. She needs to be hit by quite a lot in order to be building up those charges, which, again, I'm not sure if there's even a point. Might as well just use the silence. Anomalies may still run rampant in open areas carried around by the mountain winds. I fear we may be exposed to extreme dangerous doses of energy before we locate the vigil. Space-time is still unstable here and saturated with corruption. I will do my best to heal and protect our troops, but we best not stay in the open for long. Move fast and look for caves, rifts, rocks, and other places to find shelter. Oh, is it one of those where we've got a... where we're just, like, taking damage every so often? Maybe? I don't actually know.
You shall pass only if I allow.
Life persisted, hardened and twisted.
Okay, go ahead.
For Quel'Thalas, glory for Feindorei.
And then Eldon.
Nothing.
And the rest of you get in there. So, like, I can do this. It burns mana, but there really wasn't much here that uses mana. I'm not too worried about it.
Only if I allow.
To the stars, through hardships.
Give me some tomes. Give me something. Give me anything good.
Peace for Quel'Thalas, glory for Feindorei.
Life persisted, hardened and twisted.
And then she's discharging pretty fast. Okay.
The violet
It's
gate
a I
shall not
like
be breached.
I like combo heroes where you have to be pretty cognizant of using their abilities in certain ways, but at the same time,
Onwards.
sometimes it's like more
Our
trouble than
creatures
it's
will.
worth, you know.
Life persisted, hardened and twisted.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to keep that on when she's in combat, though. That's for sure. Go ahead and
For progress, for reason.
debuff that guy, I guess. Buff us up.
Raise thy sword. Those orders will find value.
Oh wait, we can shoot this guy. No, we can't. Yes, I can.
Seeking better ground.
We blast him. We've got lasers. Ring of Regen is fine.
You shall
That's going to
pass
stack
only
with
if
her
I
other
allow.
thing.
We shall return. Onwards.
Oh, does she lose all the stacks when she has that on? I think basically, that's really going to be for charging her ultimate. If we get her to 50 stacks, you go into an enemy base, lead with her, take a bunch of damage, get some sort of healing on her. When she's close to 50 stacks, you unleash the whirlwind. Things get crazy wild.
Peace for Quel'Thalas, glory for Feindorei.
Okay, well, that was fine. We got
The
some
violet
tomes.
gate shall
Lands
not
will
be
heal.
breached.
In time.
Peace for Quel'Thalas.
Just trying to be
glory
vigilant.
for
Oh, hello.
Feindorei.
Wait, this plant. It's native neither to this area or Jaloon, and it has a magical aura. A very subtle and regular one, I would say. Anara la Belore. This must be a shimmering weed's mutation designed and bred by Arcanist Ashwalker when she was running the Arcadia project in Vigil 6. Arcadia project? You must be mistaken, Eldon. She reported the experiment as a failure when she sealed the lab a long time ago. These plants she long tried to make resistant to miasmatic corruption. All of them eventually either died or gave up to mutations. Some seeds must have been released to the environment and carried away by the wind. There may be more of them growing in the area, and this one shows no symptoms of miasmic corruption. Because it's miasma. Is it miasmatic? Miasmic? I don't know. Gatekeeper, do you know what this means? Arcanist Ashwalker's experiments brought fruit after all, and she's not even aware of that. We must collect these plants and deliver them to the Enclave. We can collect them if we bump over them, but remember that our priority is the Vigil. Time is a luxury we do not possess, and there's no telling how many obstacles we will yet encounter on our way. Of course, for now, let us pick up this one and keep our eyes open.
You shall pass only if I allow.
Collect samples of the mutated shimmering
The violet
weed.
gate
8.
shall not be breached.
Okay, well, we'll keep our eyes open.
You shall pass only if I allow.
To the stars.
Do we get anything for doing
The
this?
violet gate shall not be breached.
Is it some sort of... Maybe it's some sort of bank data. That's exciting.
We shall cleanse Jaloon.
Arc the storm. Forward my words. We must find shelter.
Peace for Quel'Thalas, glory for Feindorei.
We taking damage?
The violet gate
To
shall
the
not be
stars.
breached.
Through hardships.
Excuse me. Had to clear my throat.
You shall pass only
Ooh,
if I
more of these
allow.
weirdos.
These lands
Get in
will
there.
heal.
Get in there. We don't have any great AoE except for ultimate.
The light will be channeled.
But we could just stay buffed up. That's a good buff. Just straight up armor. Claws plus
You
12.
shall pass only
I'd
if
love
I
it.
allow.
The grand future awaits. Let me guide you to its gates.
Okay. Oh yeah, we do have the silence on him as well. Lionhorn is good.
Tal Anumeno, Bandinorial.
Yeah, I think we're taking
The violet
minor
gate
damage
shall
over
not be
time.
breached.
Ooh, dinos.
Tal Anumeno, Bandinorial.
My favorite.
Life.
My favorite. You know what would really benefit her is if she had a taunt ability instead. Like, the silence is fine, but if she had a taunt ability, that would synergize. Like, that would make a lot more
The
sense.
light will be channeled. at
There, let's hide in this
its
cavern on the
just
right.
don't channel
Tal Anumeno,
yours.
Bandinorial. Gatekeepers marching.
Shimmering Weed collected, let's
The
keep
violet
it,
gate
and
shall
look
not
out
be
for
breached.
more.
We shall return.
Life
We can rest and regenerate here, but
persistent,
let's keep up the
twisted.
pace. There's no telling how much time the Scourge is going to give us. Okay, this counts as shelter, I guess.
These lands will heal in time.
Do you bring any news?
It's much worse than when I was last here. I just wish Arcanist Sunwalker or Ashwalker were here. She would deal with this mess in the blink of an eye. Gatekeepers missed the times when she worked around Lonely Ridge. Maintaining corruption levels was child's play back then.
Elumenial Mal Alan. Discords
Maybe
we
wait for
resolve,
some,
noises we silence.
Made for some mana. Hopefully I didn't miss any of those plants. But now she must be the busiest elf in the whole Enclave. If the Magistratorium approves Phase 2, we may no longer need to maintain these lands, as you always wanted. Maybe up there? Did we pick up one that was up there? I'll believe it when I see it, young mage. Can I be real with you?
shall
It's
pass
feeling
only if I
like the
allow.
story at the beginning.
Gatekeepers marching.
It's
Archmage's
jumped
will.
the shark a bit.
The
I don't
violet
mind.
gate
It's
shall
still
not
good,
be breached.
but like I'll be honest, I don't care at all about
Tal
the
Anumeno,
Enclave stuff.
Bandinorial.
The
These lands will heal
Lordaronian
in time.
exiles is the
As
most,
you wish.
or refugees
You shall
rather,
pass
is
only if
very
I allow.
interesting.
Elumenial
And now I'm
Mal
like,
Alan.
oh, okay, there's
To
some
the stars,
tension
through
between these
hardships.
folks, and I'm like, well, I don't really mind that much. Wait a minute, I saw that stuff down there, and I thought surely. Okay, hang on, come on back. We got some
Glory
business
for
over here.
Fandora.
Are you regenerating your mana?
Abysses.
Yes, very slowly actually. That's because she's not even adept. She's initiate level.
You shall pass only if I allow.
Okay, let's come on down
Peace
here.
for
Ooh,
Quel'Thalas.
dinos!
Glory for
How could I have
Fandora.
missed
To the
this?
stars. Through
Get in there,
hardships.
lead with her, turn on your thing. It has mana. We blast him, we heal, and we blast him. Okay, is she okay? She's hurting a little bit, but she's okay. Tome of Knowledge.
Bandinorial.
The light will be channeled.
We're going
at your
Elden on these.
discretion. Just don't chant.
It's a bonus after
for
all.
Quel'Thalas.
Hang on, are we taking damage
Glory
outside the
for
cave?
Fandora.
Purge the Enclave from all kinds
Yes,
of nasty
okay, hang on.
creatures.
Come back
You
here. We'll
shall
throw down a
pass
heal
only
with
if I
Elden.
allow.
We're just going to chill for a moment.
Tal Anumeno, Bandinorial.
Mechanics like this are
Peace for
fine.
Quel'Thalas.
It's just what
Glory for
they kind of
Fandora. We shall return.
make things drag a bit
Gatekeepers marching.
Life persistent.
because you have to
hard and twisted.
just sit and
The
wait for
violet gate shall not
regeneration
be
and
breached.
such.
We
Hopefully we
shall
don't miss any of
return.
those plants. I'm
We
on the
shall
lookout,
cleanse the
Peace for
but they might be
Quel'Thalas. Glory for Fandora.
cleverly
Stars
hidden,
through
or I'm
hardships.
just inattentive.
Tal
One or the
Anumeno,
other, who
Bandinorial.
knows?
Onwards.
Diel final. To infinity and beyond.
You shall pass only if I allow.
Okay, get in there. Actually, you guys go up here.
Pandorai Alan.
That's a mutant up there.
As you
Ooh, good net.
Pandorai Alan. Our priorities lie
That was like a
elsewhere.
legitimately good net. I can't be mad about that.
Peace for
Pot of
Quel'Thalas.
healing. I don't
Glory
think
for
we
Fandora.
need.
To the stars. Through hardships.
I'm gonna be
Gate
honest
shall
with
not
you. We
be
just pop
breached.
this.
Peace for Quel'Thalas.
Life
Glory for
persistent, hard
Fandora.
and twisted.
Okay, so when she accumulates the charges, attacks me by 25%. That's nice that you don't really even have to do anything
The
if you
violet
don't
gate shall
want
not
to.
be
You guys go back to the cave. Our hero regen might very well just,
Pandorai Alan. Our
Tal
priorities
Anumeno.
it
lie
might just
elsewhere.
outdo the
Enclave knows no fear. We shall return. You shall pass
the
only if
cold,
I
the
allow.
cold damage. Especially her. She's got a ring of regen and Althstone.
Tal Anumeno, Bandinorial.
3 of 8.
Archmage's
Okay,
will.
here and
He
here.
dares to
Okay, what is
trespass.
replaceable? Just kind of a cursory glance. Robe of the Magi is good for him. I mean, his abilities are good, so I think the mana regen is great. Sobi Mask would be a good upgrade. I'd take that over the +6
The violet gate
intelligence,
shall not be
just because the regen, I think, would outclass
We
at
shall
this
return.
rate. The claws +12 is fine. I mean, our heroes are doing some Mondo damage, so I can't be mad about that. And the Staff of Negation is good.
Legions await your command.
Staff of Negation is good here
The
for a
Enlightenment
variety
is
of
upon
reasons. We don't have priests
Tell anyone
anymore.
no,
Yeah, you
bend
turn
in
that
real.
off. So each one consumes 10. So you want to get up
The
to
light
probably
will be channeled at your
30-ish,
discretion.
and then pop it.
Thalas,
I mean, you could
glory
do it with
for
only 10,
Fandor.
certainly, but...
Archmage's will.
Elumenial mal alan.
Okay. My only hope is we have
shall
not
pass only
missed a
by a
flower
To
up
the
until this
stars.
point.
Tell
Hardships.
Anumen no, bend in Oriel.
If I get to the end and I don't have it, then I'll just
Gatekeeper's
replay it with
marching.
cheats off camera. It's fine.
Onwards.
Just because it seems like that's going to be some
shall
sort of...
cleanse
Peace for Quel'Thalas. Glory for
The grand
Fandor.
future awaits.
That's going to be some sort of banked data that is taken into account in the future. These things can burrow, and I don't have AoE. I just have the shield overcharge, which is only a mana burn, if I'm correct.
The
Whatever.
violet
That
gate
thing can
shall
stay
not be
burrowed. I
breached.
don't care.
Tell Anumen no, bend in Oriel. Archmage's will.
Elumenial mal
If you
alan.
silence enemies, can they not burrow?
The violet gate
That's not
shall
how
not
that
be
ability
breached.
works, right?
To the stars.
Just double checking. I don't have any sort of... Well, that thing is a flippin' caster. They use Shockwave, as we know, the best ability in this campaign. Just in general, the best ability,
We shall
frankly.
cleanse Jelua.
Peace for Quel'Thalas. Glory for Fandor. We shall
Let's go.
return.
These
There's an old
lands will
dwarven
heal
mine. There should be an
in
abandoned
time.
gatekeeper outpost connected to it. Let's clear them of any
Tell
hostiles.
Anumen no, bend in Oriel.
Okay, we're going in. Plants? Will there be plants in the mines?
Glory for Fandor.
Also, we shouldn't be taking cold damage in here, which is, you know, that's positive. It's a positive change.
These lands
The light will be channeled.
Just kill these things. That's a good ultimate.
Tell Anumen no, bend in Oriel. We shall return. Onwards.
Inventory is full.
We shall return.
Anybody need this?
You shall pass only if I allow. Gatekeepers
It's
marching.
salved up. I mean, they don't
Onwards.
stack, but that's fine. All right.
Gatekeepers marching.
This is
Onwards.
open. I see
The
rocks up
violet gate shall
here.
not be breached.
Another end that might lead somewhere. No, it's blocked.
You shall pass only
That's
if I allow.
some sort of scripted event
We
for
shall
later.
return.
to the stars through
Peace for
hardships.
Quel'Thalas. Glory for Fandor.
Just double check. Just double check.
Onwards.
Okay.
We
All right.
shall
This is the only
return.
way. Let's go.
Archmage's will.
Elumenial
Surely there's not going to
mal
be plants just in the
Tell
mine,
Anumen,
right?
Bend in Oriel. Gatekeepers marching.
The grand future awaits.
I think she does retain some of the... She's at 50, so 25 is the level for the attack speed. Orb of Venom is much better than an Orb of Fire. Well, is it really that much better? It's probably
Tell
about the
Anumen,
same, honestly.
Bend in Oriel.
The light will be channeled at your discretion. Just don't.
We found Kangar's forces. Call forth for reinforcements. They shall pay dearly for Mistress Isgor's final
The
death.
violet gate shall not be breached.
You think we
Life
should be
persists
moving, or do you think we should
hard
The
just
enlightenment
chill?
is upon us.
Great, the Scourge Resort in the area. To arms, soldiers. Let them taste the Enclave's steel. Hang on, hang on. Hit her a few more times. We're popping it. I see. Okay. Well, that seems fun. For having built up 50. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, hang on now. We've got a thing for this.
Just don't.
The Scourge's activity complicates our mission here. We need an extraction team, not a full-fledged legion capable of sieging this fortress of theirs. Indeed, but we soon will be. As a gatekeeper, I'm equipped with schematics necessary to begin field construction of some of our basic war machines. This outpost's infrastructure and supplies may be all we need. Good. This area is mostly safe from the storm behind this mountain. We can set up our main base camp here before we continue our search for the Vigil. Let us build a foundry and start constructing protector golems and pulverizer cannons. With their siege capabilities, we will drive those pitiful undead before us without unnecessarily jeopardizing our own men. They should also easily operate within this magical storm. We should nevertheless be mindful about the storm and plan our troops' movements very carefully to avoid exposing them, particularly our engineers. Luckily, this outpost used to be a meteorological station, too. I can access its sensors to detect incoming storms and estimate how much time we've got till the next one. Flash freeze. Coming soon. Let's get to it, Gatekeeper. First, let us prepare a solid defense and look for places of expansion. We probably don't have much time before the Scourge Fortress launches another assault.
I'll have it up in no
Does this
time.
count as a safe area? I don't think we're taking damage. Destroy the Scourge base guarding the Vigil. Destroy all Scourge bases. Heavy Golem with siege damage and spell immunity that can additionally be upgraded to use Bash resistant to Jaluni Magical Storm. The Enclave's unmanned artillery cannon. So, protectors and pulverizers is our thing. The storm is subsiding. For some time, we should be able to walk in the open without exposing our troops to miasmatic corruption. It's funny because, you know, miasmatic...
Peace for Quel'Thalas. Glory for Feindor.
Strong contributor to the Jabarino community.
We shall return.
So it's funny to see this. Can I go back in the mine? I can.
Onwards.
I don't think there was anything in there that I need. Probably ditch the health stone at this point and pick up that claws plus 12. So she's doing some good damage as well, especially because you know, she gets the attack speed buff.
Only if I allow.
So we ditch this. I'll keep the healing wards though.
Peace for Quel'Thalas. Glory for Feindor.
What I can do at the very end, before I finish, is to do a quick vision situation.
I'll have it up in no time.
Is there a good place for trees? I mean, there are some trees here, so I guess this is where we're setting up our lumber mill. I don't love it.
You're interrupting my
I feel like the town hall is like a little too close to the gold mine, so that they clump up. But that's fine. You know, it's fine. Reskid towers, they look good. So what we do is we have to take our army and like keep them hidden in the actual base when the storm is hitting, I think.
Gatekeepers marching. Archmages will.
Really, we just need to make the healers, or we just go purely,
I'll have it up in no time.
whatever those are.
Want me to do what?
The Violet Gate
Mechanical
shall not be
units.
breached.
Yeah, it seems like we have some pretty good mechanical
You shall
units.
pass
Anyway, let's
only
start
by
looking
a
around. We've got some work to do here. We've got our work
Archmages
cut out
will.
for us, I think. I don't think we can
shall
even get up
return.
there. We're looking for plants. We've only have
Gatekeepers
3, right? Again, I can check for that at the very end, and I can backtrack through the map and pick up what I need. My heroes can regen through the storm as necessary.
Onwards.
Also, our units typically have... Well, we know how much we always need lumber in this campaign. Our units typically have backpack. I'm not sure if that means they can pick up the quest items or not.
Peace for
Sometimes it
Quel'Thalas.
does, and sometimes
Glory
it
for
doesn't. I'm not so
Feindor.
sure. It depends on the campaign.
Gatekeepers marching. We shall return.
Yeah, it seems to be an edge of some sort, and we know the enemy's going to attack us in pretty large forces. Our towers are up... Well, actually, I don't know if our towers are upgradable with this faction. We're going to find out. Okay, finish that.
I'm on the job.
Get an armory, and we'll get an arcane vault.
Do what?
Let's just get a few more folks on lumber so that we can upgrade to our next level town hall. It's nice that we can build with this faction now. It seems like a fun faction.
Onwards. Gatekeepers marching.
Dinos.
We shall return. Peace for Quel'Thalas.
Okay, we found another gold mine. We could just expand up here. It's just a straight shot. Armor. Okay, I think she'll be fine.
You're interrupting my
Okay, you come on up here. I feel like our workers should be able to survive the storm, but I'm not sure about that. Storm is coming. Let's look up for some cover for our living troops and workers. Dude, he screams. Scroll of Restoration is good, too. Storm ends in 5 minutes. It's a long time.
I'll have it up in no time. You're interrupting my calculations.
I'm not taking damage.
We shall cleanse Jiluan.
Professional.
You know what? I'm not going to complain. That mechanic is fine, but, you know,
The enlightenment
you know.
is upon us.
Yeah, it's fine that we don't have to deal with it. I'm going to be real with you. Okay.
No, not like
Oh, no.
that.
We're taking...
Let me do it.
It's like it does ticks of damage every... No, it doesn't?
He's already eager to trample some monsters.
No, not like
I don't know.
Bandinorial. Gatekeepers marching.
And should I leave this on so she doesn't lose the stacks? I mean, I just turned it off there, but...
Life persisted, hardened and twisted.
So what counts as a safe area? I think the bases are considered safe, but then traversing between them is not.
Standing by.
Yeah, see the snow. It's like the snow field is unsafe.
Undead also sounds interesting.
So I shouldn't be running these guys through here right now, but it's fine. We'll get up here and we'll do a mass heal. Now, in theory, the Scourge can only get to us from that one direction. Though, who knows? Maybe they'll drop on us or something wacky. Let's just get +1 across the board.
The Violet Gate shall not be breached.
So anywhere there's not the snow visible, that's where things are safe. Good to know. I don't know why that took me that long to figure that out, but now we know. Why are you so slow?
Peace for Quel'Thalas. Glory for
The grand
Feindorei.
future awaits. Let me
The
guide
Violet
you.
Gate
Life
shall not be
persisted,
breached.
hardened and twisted.
Okay, and then again, this up here should be our forward operating base.
Archmage's will. Gatekeepers.
So that mechanic isn't as bad, I suppose, as I thought. I didn't want to deal with it, honestly. Just like, if we were taking damage we couldn't mine for periods of time and stuff, that would be
Stars.
unfortunate. But that is not the case. We're good. Oh, this is the one that's silent. This is the one that used Shockwave. No thank you, sir. Should have enough DPS here. We can kill these before they burrow, I think.
The Violet Gate shall not be breached.
Another
We shall
claws
return.
+12. Claws
Minion,
dropping like
Mal
candy here. I guess we could pick those up and sell them. Do you all have backpack? I'll probably have to research
Ever
it.
vigilant.
Okay, that's coming along. I think we want to save our lumber right now, considering it's always in short supply, it seems like, in this campaign. Uh-oh, they're back. Got him.
You shall pass only if I allow.
Okay, it's probably
Archmage's
worth
will.
selling those things, because we do know
close
that
him.
gold turns into a pretty short supply situation as time goes on these maps. Okay, let's see. Cataphract, nah. We're going to focus on our... well, let's build our front line. Let's build some forward-facing production up here, and then we can start exploring a little bit more. I mean, I can explore through the blizzard with my heroes, surely.
Research complete.
Okay, that's dead end.
Shall Anumenno, Bandinorial.
That's just about done. I mean, it's, you know, there's nothing we can do except macro during this period, so I'm fine just chilling. Anything worthwhile in here? Seems like there's never anything worthwhile in there. Just going straight to a castle. We're gonna get this saturated. We're gonna get another
I'll have it
lumber
up in no time.
thing over here. Never mind, we can't fit it, but that's fine. We can just return straight to the outpost. Cleave is good. Long rifle's probably good to have too. All right, let's go ahead and just
We shall return.
dip in here.
Onwards.
Find some shimmer weed.
Archmage's will. Onwards.
See, she says Archmage. Sometimes it's Archmage, sometimes it's Archmage.
For Quel'Thalas.
And then there's
Glory for
Archlich.
Feindorei.
Archlich? That one, I don't know. I still don't know about that one. It scares me, frankly. Just blast him.
Let me guide you to its place.
The Violet Gate shall not be breached. Archmage's will.
Did he drop anything? I don't think
On
so.
the job.
Peace for Quel'Thalas. Glory for Feindorei. Onwards. Gatekeepers marching.
We're just looking. Wait, is this no, is this not connected via
We
a
shall
different
return.
means from where we started?
Onwards.
More shimmer weed. Good, good, good.
The Enlightenment is
The
upon
Violet
us.
Gate shall not be breached. Gatekeepers marching. Archmage's will. We shall return.
Complete.
More cold. This is fine. This is
Archmage's
fine.
will.
This is going well.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, I see it. Is that another gold mine down there?
Bending Oriole.
It's in a place that's a little dangerous. Just give her armor, please.
Peace for Quel'Thalas. Glory for Feindora.
Yeah, just level up the ability so that she can get more stacks. That seems
Only
good.
if I allow. Gatekeepers marching. We shall return. Onwards.
She's just stunned for days.
Archmage's will.
She's just stunned for days. We do this. I think that did good.
Peace for Quel'Thalas. Glory for Feindora. No.
The grand future
Okay,
awaits.
and then
Let
you
me
level
guide you
up.
to its
Yeah,
gates.
get the word of glory.
Tal Anumenno.
Do you bring any
Bending Oriole.
news?
Gatekeepers marching.
Okay, we'll pick
I'm
that
on
up
the
later.
job.
So. Oh!
Onward.
Oh! What?
Archmage's
Oh
will.
no!
Gatekeepers marching.
The light will be channeled at your
Do this?
discretion. Just don't chant.
Do this.
The Violet Gate shall not
I'm
be
gonna use her ultimate. Okay, so they attack to your heroes. We can use that to our advantage, actually. We can just walk back and get this scroll of restoration. We should be good.
The Enlightenment is upon us.
We get a little spooky here. We get a little spicy here.
You're interrupting my calculations.
Okay, we do this.
I'm on the job.
And then you...
I've thought of something better.
Let's start getting some forward production.
Yes, I'm already on
I'm
it.
gonna get 2 workshops so that we can attack through the storm.
That could improve.
Alright, that's gonna take some time to build.
Yes, I'm already on
These
it.
lands will heal in
No,
time.
no, not like that.
Uh-oh.
Let me do it.
Well,
You want me to do what?
finish it up, and then you... Let's get one more Arcane Vault here.
That could improve.
You shall pass only if I allow. The Violet Gate shall not be breached.
Okay, good. We got
You
him.
shall pass only if I allow.
And we're alive.
We shall return.
So let's... go back.
Gatekeepers marching.
Illuminien mal alan.
We don't have a storm happening right now, so if we take that base, where would we want to set up forward defense to make sure? Because there's 2 ways into our base now, so we'd have to set up double defense waves. Though if they attack to our heroes and not our bases, then, you know, seems fine. Okay. +2 across the board. A little short on lumber, but that's okay.
I'll have it up in no time. Elf would have thought of something better.
I don't really need the extra gold, and making extra workers for it just doesn't seem smart, so I'm not going to do it. Might as well just wait. Yeah, we get that queued up.
The Violet Gate shall not be breached. You shall pass only if I allow.
Drop that.
Archmage's will.
Should have gotten a little closer to Eldon before we used that, but that's fine. Dude, shoot him. Blam! That was a good one.
Violet Gate shall not be breached.
Okay, back up. And let's go ahead and start leveling up our cleansers so that we can get some chain heals going, because that's our only relatively decent way to heal. Okay, the castle is done. Probably not going to use the... I can use this barracks for upgrades. But otherwise, not much. Lumber, lumber, lumber. Again, I'll take that gold mine down there later.
Tal Anumenno. Bending Oriole.
I guess we can go and keep looking
Archmage's
around. We can go up this time.
Onwards.
38 minutes. Can we clear this map in
Gatekeepers
38
marching.
minutes? I feel like probably.
Job's done.
Peace for Quel'Thalas. Glory for Feindora.
Let's go ahead and sell this.
Onwards.
Just drop
Archmage's
that, and then
will.
let's come on down here. We're going to pick up the claws that we left. We'll come
Onwards.
back and sell them. There is backpack. I guess we'll grab that just so we can sell stuff. And let's go ahead and grab both of these building upgrades now, just so that we have
Violet
them.
Gate
Don't have
shall
to
not
worry
be
about them again
breached.
in the future. Another
The light
claws
will be
plus
channeled
12.
At your discretion. Just don't chant prayers.
I mean, I wish I could sell for lumber. It's always lumber at these starts. This is very, very...
Forces are under attack.
You shall
Oh,
pass
you
only if
piece
I
of
allow.
garbage. I don't have really a way to...
Tal Anumenno. Bending
Yeah, you know what?
Oriole.
Just leave. Get
We
out of
shall
here.
Return.
I wonder if having that guy,
Onwards.
burrowed there actually would be a benefit for us, because maybe it stops that base from attacking because there's an attack wave that's still alive and it's not going back to base.
Job's done.
If that makes any sense at all.
The grand future awaits. Let me guide you to its
That's.
gates.
I assume that there's something in place that disallows that
The
from
violet
happening.
gate shall not be breached.
Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna grab Bash. It's very expensive on lumber. Shocking.
The
Glory for
enlightenment is upon
Feindorei.
us.
Gatekeepers march.
Storm's coming in about a
shall
minute.
return.
We can just take our heroes and start looking around, or look around more. You know what? Yeah, let's just leave.
The grand future awaits. Let me
The
guide
violet
you to
gate
its
shall not be
gates.
Yeah, well, yeah, we should take
We
that.
shall
Clause plus
return.
15 is good.
Do you bring any news?
Just you know what? I'm gonna sell these claws plus 12. I'm just gonna sell them. You can take the plus 15. Again, that synergizes well with your attack speed.
The enlightenment is upon us.
You shall pass
And then
only if
you
I
go ahead
allow.
and sell this extra robe.
Onwards.
And then we have open slots on our heroes for presumably better stuff. That, you know, at the end of the day, it's not going to be that big of a deal, one way or another.
Job's done.
Peace for Quel'Thalas. Glory for Feindorei.
Okay, looking good. And again, I have more gold than I need, so I'm going to go ahead and build some towers over here. The storm is returning. Does it hurt the undead? Probably not, because they're dead. You know what I mean? Like, they don't care. Blast them. You guys get in there. We burn through these attack waves really, really fast. We just need a little more survivability on her, and we'll be in great shape.
We have a purpose.
Glory for Feindorei.
Our priorities lies elsewhere.
Okay,
The
that's
violet
really
gate
helpful.
shall not be
Job's
breached.
done.
Actually, one second. I have to close my blinds. It's very bright in my room. Okay.
We shall cleanse Jalun.
So we just make guard towers here because we're getting hit with those gargoyles every so often. And as we get more and more
Job's done. Job's
gunships,
done.
cannon
Forces
towers.
are under attack.
What do we have to do to upgrade these units? The protectors and stuff. Sorry, buddy. I thought he would live, but he did not live.
The Enclave shall prevail.
For Quel'Thalas. Glory for Feindorei.
Okay, and did these have, what do we got to do to get arcane? Yes, that is a must at this point. Okay, and this is going to be fine because we're going to have all these guard towers. Okay, cool. So let's take a moment, just sort of chill.
Towards a better tomorrow.
And getting these upgrades doesn't seem that valuable, but I am going to get some. Trample seems really good, too. Again, the lumber cost is so prohibitive. My goodness.
I'll have it up in no time. How did that?
There.
No, not like that. Let me do it.
And up
Yes,
here.
I'm already on it.
Elumenian mal alan. Feindorei Arana. To the stars.
And then we've got
through hardship.
3 of these ladies. Honestly, I think we just leave cleanse off.
Protector awaiting command.
Oh my gosh, did you hear that
Arcane core
voice?
stable. All systems normal.
Research complete.
It's unclear to me which of these upgrades him. I don't know.
Upgrade complete.
He sounds cool though. Pulverizer. Early results of the Enclave engineers experimenting with combining Kirin Tor and Jaluni technology. Pulverizers fire concentrated charges of heated arcane energy. Technically, they can be classified as golems, as they are powered by an arcane core programmed with magical sequences that determine its behavior in combat. Such as planning a route, distinguishing friend from foe, or registering instructions from their field commanders. Neat. Okay. It's expensive to get these, but if we get them now, again, that's just something for the future. Make more cataphracts. When this storm ends, maybe we can go and find an enemy base.
Tal Anumen Vendinoria.
That would be handy, I think.
Have it up in no time.
Again, I have so much gold from selling stuff.
Want me to do what? Elf would have thought of something better.
You shall pass only if I allow.
Well, we can also just build a big old group of mechanical stuff and attack with our heroes and see how it goes. Need more farms here pretty soon.
No, not like that. Let me do it. Want me to do what? You're interrupting my calculations. That? No, no, no. Not like that. Let me do it. Yes, yes, I'm already on it.
Okay. We'll have more towers. Again, unfortunately, I feel like all I can do is wait. I mean, I can make some stuff, but not...
Arcane core
Oh, these do siege damage. We don't really need the pulverizers at all, do we?
Build more farms.
Okay, well, we're going to have farms here soon.
Done.
We should pick one of these, at least.
Job done.
And... there you go. There you go.
Done.
We're building.
Legions await your command.
And we could just bring... I guess we could just bring these guys through the storm. I would like to find an enemy base that we can just plow through. We have an army. We just have to get to an enemy base, bring our mechanical units, destroy them. It really shouldn't be that hard. Yo, did you see this thing shoot?
Job done.
You know what? I think that army can handle that. Let's go. We're looking for plants. Don't forget that we're looking for plants.
We shall return.
Okay, we found an enemy base. Let's get up there and kill that as soon as we destroy this base. How you doing? Pretty solid. Okay, good, good, good. We get our ultimate leveled up. Is this purple? Destroying the purple base would be better, as you can imagine. Let's just wait the 2 minutes, and then we'll go and attack.
Our forces are under attack.
Scourge outpost. Is that upper left base even attacking us? That's what I'm not so sure about. I wonder if these have freezing breath. Stop it! You jerks! Okay, we grab some marksmen. I guess pull them into the towers. If they have freezing breath, that's gonna put a stop to that real fast. Okay, I don't think they shot anything, so it's fine. And eventually we'll just start pulling dudes off of towers. Or, I'm sorry, off of lumber, as we no longer need it. But for now, we still need it, just because getting up to all of our upgrades... I mean, I probably don't need to be getting every single upgrade in order to make some progress. That's my issue right now. Oh, they regenerate health, too, at a pretty reasonable rate. That's very good. I'm gonna get several more of those. And as soon as that storm ends, we're just gonna take this whole army, we're gonna rely on these towers, and we're gonna go and attack.
We shall return.
Because it's only 1 minute.
Gatekeepers marching.
All right, these POSs that burrow. Do we have anything that detects?
He's already eager to trample some monsters.
Research complete.
I don't know. I just don't know. All right, we're getting more of those. More pulverizers next as well. And then we have a mostly anti-ground force here. Or a mechanical force. My brain's not working effectively right now, and I need one more
I'll have it up in no time.
farm.
How did that?
Peace for Quel'Thalas. Glory for
I see how that farm is close to collapsing. Or that gold mine is close to collapsing. We've got another gold mine down there, but that is going to draw purple to us. I think we've got pretty much every upgrade that we need.
Marksman division reporting in.
Seems like we just need more and more anti-air.
Something better.
Arcane coils charged.
Okay, 9 seconds. Let's go ahead and start diving in here.
We shall return. Gatekeepers marching.
Valley to Eldon. The storm is subsiding. With some time, we should be able to walk in the open without exposing our troops to the corruption.
Light him up with fire of reason.
Peace for Quel'Thalas.
Light him up with fire. Of a reason.
Arcane coils
Okay, here we go.
charged.
That's not too much static defense, so we can focus this down before the defensive force of the base starts charging in at us. Should be here at any minute. There it is. I don't even know if that's going to work. I'm going to blast the flyers because there's really, I just don't really have a good option against those. Okay, let's move in, focus down production and such. I wanted to get up to 60. Just not getting hit enough. There we go. I don't even know if this hits air units or structures. I feel like it probably does hit structures. Does this work on mechanical units? No, it does not. That's fine. Okay, purple came to help their allies. What a bunch of jerks. Let's move these up here. And let's kill the Black Citadel with those, while the rest of us kill their heroes and such. I thought that would do more damage, but it did not. I mean, she's taken a lot of heat. I don't really have much in terms of... Why do their heroes level up? Why is this a thing? Okay, Altar's way back here. Well, we would have destroyed that base. But they got some freebie. They got some freebie help. I think we could still clean this up. Dude, I love the size of the projectiles of these things. It's like actually insane. Okay, great. Let's kill these workers. And as much as I love having to focus killing down these flippin' crypt fiends that burrow, just don't let the enemy have burrow in. Just don't. Just don't do it. It's really that easy. Just don't do it. It exists to be as irritating as possible. And do I have anything that can detect? This is what I'm not so sure about still.
No, not like that.
That might remove all of the, that might remove all of the... What am I thinking? Air attacks, which is good, because the air attacks were probably more of a problem than the ground attacks. 52 minutes. It feels like we're actually kind of close to finishing this, so I guess let's stick with it. I thought purple was back. Purple is back again, but that's okay. I think we have enough stuff to deal with them. Okay, any workers left in this base?
The light will be channeled.
Honestly, just... Okay, I'll use his ultimate for that. I'm sick of those things. Yes, giant green orbs, let's go! Upgrades. Don't we have 2 upgrades left? We can get just 1. That's fine. Hey, we got a good amount of,
I'll have it up in no time. You want me to do what?
Good amount of lumber now. We can start taking some of our workers off. Okay, she's back. It was an optional objective to destroy this base. Probably just to take pressure off of us. Not even a... I thought maybe an item would drop, but nothing. No plants. No nothing.
We shall return.
Okay. Well, we still have a decently sized force here, so I'd say let's go ahead and keep attacking. Gold mine has collapsed. Okay, let's go.
The Enlightenment is upon us.
No, not like that. Let me do it.
The question is, where does purple come from? Which direction? Because that's where we want to go. Presumably down here, if I had to guess. Storm's returning. Who asked? Strong who asked moment. There's a timer given to me. Okay, come on down here. Yeah, I think it's gotta be this way. I say it's gotta be this way, but I actually have no idea. These workers we can't do anything with right now, unfortunately, so they're just sitting around. I was gonna make a group of casters, because they seem good, but I don't want to go into high upkeep. So I'm gonna get one more cleanser, and we'll worry about that later. Could be that way, too.
You shall pass only if I allow.
We just gotta look. Now, this army is relatively weak at this point, so this might not be the smartest of things to go and try and find purple to kill. Yep, that's okay. We found him.
Arcane core stable. All systems normal. Commencing termination threats to the enclave.
You shall pass only if I allow.
Good stuff. And let's just make more constructs endlessly. All right. Sure.
The violet gate shall not be breached.
Oh, the rocks in that one base.
We shall return. Gatekeepers marching.
Our town is under siege.
Well, ain't nobody got time for that, so we're just gonna rebuild anything that we're missing up here.
Let me do it. You're interrupting my calculations.
Our forces are under attack.
What? Yes, I'm already on.
Our town is under siege.
Peace for Quel'Thalas. Glory for Feindora.
Oh my gosh. So irritating.
You shall pass only if I allow.
Okay, purple.
Onwards. Gatekeepers
Our
marching.
forces are under attack.
Archmage's
Our
will.
town is under siege.
Onwards. We shall return. Onwards. We shall return.
Wandering around. We're
Archmage's
wandering.
will. Gatekeepers marching.
Job's done.
We shall return.
Job's done.
Onwards.
Our town
Hey, it's
is
green.
under siege.
Archmage's will. Onwards.
This is good. We're gonna get a lot of our supply back from this. I'm gonna have to rebuild a blacksmith, I think.
In no time.
Job's done.
You want me to do what?
So they went like down and through, just to be jerks. Okay.
Our town is under siege.
Okay. Storm is still ongoing.
The violet
Our
gate shall
forces
not
are
be
under
breached.
attack. Job's done.
Well, if they're up there, then they're not in their base, right?
Our town is under siege.
You shall pass only if I allow.
Okay, turn that on. I guess healing wards aren't really that useful here. I'm just gonna make more pulverizers for now. And their attacking forces, again, are across the map. So, this is our opportunity, I suppose, to get in here and do some damage. This is also the end of the map, so it's very tempting to just end this, but there's still stuff to explore.
The violet gate shall not be breached.
Our town is under siege.
Get in there.
Job's done.
We found more dinos, and we found other ways into this base.
You shall pass only if I allow.
Core stable. All systems normal.
Okay, just don't dive that deep. We gotta stay together. Here and here and here. Just trying to destroy stuff as we go. And then alter.
Forces are under attack.
Alden can chill up here. That's fine. Yeah, we gotta kill these dinos.
Core stable. All
My reinforcements are getting through, though. Stop resetting back here.
the enclave.
Ya goofs.
Commencing termination of threats to the enclave.
Termination of threats to the enclave. Here, here, and here. And here, and here, and here. They'll figure it out slowly. Oh, nice. Those guys over there are just going ham.
Commands acknowledged.
Upgrade complete. forces are under attack.
Find the Vigil 6 facility in the north. Destroy the Scourge base. This is going to end the map, right? We don't want to do that. Because we haven't collected all our seeds. This is going to take the... You know, this is going to stop green from attacking us, though, so I'm chill with this. We could leave, like, one production structure alive. Because in this campaign, I think you have to kill everything. It's one of those. Nice. Kill this. Kill this guy. Okay, leave the graveyard. Turn this off. Alden will be back eventually. And then...
The Violet Gate shall not
as far as I can tell, this base is properly gone. I'm going to destroy these.
Under attack.
You shall pass only if I allow.
Our town is under siege.
There you go.
Bandinorial.
Okay, now it's explore the map for legitimate years time.
Onwards.
You back yet, buddy? Good work. Go get him.
Our town is under siege.
We shall be reborn from their ashes.
I'll have it up in no time. No.
Storm is still going. I might be able to get these dudes up here, though.
You're interrupting my calculations.
Certainly can't hurt to try.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, this did not count as completing the objective, which means that we can start wandering around the map again and doing what we gotta do.
The Violet Gate shall not be breached.
And by what we gotta do, it's, you know, it's just a lot of... It's just a lot. There's a lot. A lot of looking. We're looking for plants. What are we, 3 more plants?
Archmage's will. Onwards. Gatekeepers march.
I'm just recording this all in one go, and maybe I'll split it after the fact. I don't know. Sometimes I'm willing to go for a long time, and sometimes I'm not. There's no method to the madness, if that's not clear.
Gatekeepers marching.
Purple? There's purple! We want to go from the other direction. This is not a good way to attack them, I don't think.
Onwards. We shall return.
I don't know. We have a whole army here. Might as well go for it.
Peace for Quel'Thalas. Glory for Pandora. Onwards.
Good silence. Good silence. I'm letting this build up. I'm letting it build up. Let's go. A few more. Hit it. I thought I was supposed to get 7. It's feeling like I did not get 7. Okay, so stop. Okay, we can't reinforce from that direction, so we'll go up and back and around. Something up there, maybe some shimmerweed. Just everybody come back to base, I guess, for now. And, again, lots of exploration to do. Just blast them.
Archmage. Gatekeepers marching.
Okay, that's going to be a base. It's a base. It exists. It's as something that we have to do. Our troops won't survive long in the storm. Yada, 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 yada. Is this fully saturated? Yes, it is.
You're interrupting my calculations. Yes, I'm already on.
Okay. What got left down here? Storm is subsiding. Okay, let's just go back to base. We have to take... Well, we don't have to take this, but we will want to eventually. I'm tempted to... Now, we know where purple is. The map is over. We could, just to be clear, we could end this at any time. So I think what I'll do is just make a cut while I just explore the whole map, and then I'll come back, we'll kill purple, and we'll end it. Okay, popping in real quick to say I found my last shimmerweed.
To infinity and beyond.
The Violet Gate shall not be breached.
Still looking around for stuff. That should suffice for Arcanist Ashwalker to examine the results and hopefully use them to accelerate Jaloon's transformation. Let us focus on researching the Vigil now.
Marching.
Okay, once again, we go away for a little bit. Okay, I'm just about in a position ready to do the thing. I caught a little flack on Mission 4 when I suggested that the map was too big. It was a bit maze-like, but in this case, you know, similar feedback, it's too big. So, you know, I was told quite pointedly, like, hey, build forward production, etc., etc. So I did that, and, like, yeah, but, like, the issue is, like, I've been playing this for, like, 30 extra minutes off camera just doing this. It's just, it's a lot. You know, it's just a lot of time. The maps, this map and Mission 4 are just too big. That's really what it comes down to, in my opinion. So I built as close to this entrance as I think I could without going into the snowstorm. And also, we're going to attack now because the storm is about to end. Good timing, because I'll be honest, I didn't think about that at all prior to this.
As you wish.
But it all works out. So I don't even need to be killing purple as well. So this is all, you know, this is all user brain failure at this point. I don't need to be doing any of this. I put, I think, what are the best items for Eldon on Eldon. Maybe we could transfer him the Gem of Health. Maybe we're going to get her items in the future, or we're going to be able to use her.
No.
I'm not so sure. Anyway, I think I engaged with this with how I was supposed to. Is again, it's just really long. Okay, here we go. Purple also just attacked me, so they're going to be in the process of rebuilding. I have no forward. Maybe one of my casters can. I'm not sure. I don't know if I have any forward abilities to see through stealth. Because those crit fiends are a thing, too. So that's a bit of a problem. Hey, get away from those. Those are expensive. Oh, sorry, lady. Turn that off. Okay, we're in. I think it's because we timed our attack properly. We attacked them. We attacked them after they had just attacked. So their hero is dead. No, never mind. Their hero is alive, but he doesn't have enough mana because he just came back. So this is fine. We got little laser men here helping out. I like this this faction. It's pretty fun. Let's get rid of some of this production because we know that that's a problem. The cataphract's very good, very solid. As long as we attack, you know, at a time when the storm is not a thing. The storm mechanic on a map this big too just feels, it's kind of like, hey, let's add a mechanic without really, I mean, it just, let's add a mechanic, but the map is very, very large. You know, you've got a lot of travel time, or you have to set up a whole other base, which takes a lot of time. All that to get through purple, which again, doesn't seem like it drops anything. We got our shimmer weeds. Maybe that'll help us next time. I'm not so sure. Get out of there. Overall, I like playing with this faction. I think that, you know, green opening up these rocks back here, kind of a dick move, but, you know, gotta keep the player on their toes, I suppose. The attack waves are large enough that you do need pretty substantial defense. But tower spam did me well up here and over here. Okay, so let's get that optional to pop. The only other way into purple's base, from what I can tell, is across this very thin bridge. So I'm glad we went around.
The violet gate shall not be breached.
Okay, let's go back. Destroy green.
You shall pass only if I allow.
Arcane core stable.
Light them up with fire.
And head back. And yeah, we're already heading back. That's what I said. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I think when people hear me say like, "Oh, the map is too big," and I'm getting kind of exhausted, like, I can't help that. That's just sort of, it's just like, I can pretend to, like, everything's great, everything's fun. Isn't this so fun? Like, it is fun. It is fun. Like, things can be multiple. They can be multiple things at the same time. It doesn't. If you hear me say like, "Oh, I'm getting kind of tired," which affects, you know, my attitude a little bit, I think it's because the map's too big. That's not me saying I hate the map, but I think some people's brains are just melted and they can only hear that as one thing. Because in Mission 4, I was pretty clear when I said, like, this map is close to perfection. I think this map is really good too, and the tech tree is really fun, but at the end of the day, just for me, it just feels it's a little too big. It's tiring to play all at the same time. I could also break it up and not play it all at once. That's my decision. Gatekeeper Watcher, the Scourge Fortress has been razed to the ground and our forces have secured the cave and entrance to the Vigil 6 facility. The undead managed to breach the outer gate, but apparently they broke their teeth on the inner one trying to break its protection spells. Good news at last. Lower-ranked necromancers have never been known for insight, and these ones clearly lack Velena Isker's arcane knowledge. I can recognize these runes. This is Kalandra's work for sure. If this place was sealed by her a year ago, as you mentioned earlier, the invocation must be a variant of Triple Cross, her favorite. Nothing can break it unless you know the key sequence. If you have an idea, young mage, then proceed and let's be done with it. I knew it. The key sequence was Prince Kalthas has a dick disproportionate to his ego. Good old Kalandra. Right, that sounds like the obstinate sense of humor of Arcanist Ashwalker. Let's pass it over with silence and proceed with our objective. There we are. Cleansers have been experimenting with miasmatic radiation of Jaloon here almost since the beginning of our project. Lieutenant, I want this place swept over for any logs, journals, and any other data banks, as well as research samples. Load everything you can find into protectors and set up arcane charges to collapse the whole place as soon as we're done here. Aye, madame. Records of gate emissions are still here, as well as the original research logs. Far too much dangerous and confidential knowledge. It's silly that cleansers decided to just seal this place and keep everything inside. Even with arcane protection from Arcanist Ashwalker, it was still a foolish risk to take. They hoped that they would be able to return here and continue their study on the emissions and effects of miasmic corruption on the Azerothian environment. Maybe we could understand how to reverse this plague in Jaloon itself. Sadly, the Scourge was as devastating as Archmage Kangard expected and put a stop to these plans. It's a cool-looking lab. Anara La Balore, I remember when Kirin Tor deployed our first expedition here. Such a long way we have come. Torek Onyx Shaper, was just a Cosmodani nobleman when he carved this place with his workers. Now he's a High Thane, and his son explores the most otherworldly places dwarves have ever visited. Are you getting sentimental, Eldon? You know too well what Archmage Kangard says about sentiments. Everything around us is tools, means to accomplish goals, and our goal is the prosperity of the Enclave and retrieving the knowledge left by the Jalooni. And it has been from the very beginning. Indeed, but Phase 1. If what you say is true and the Magistratorium is actually considering the Violet Gate to be sealed forever, these may be the last days we walk on Azeroth's soil. I would not make so far-reaching conclusions, young mage. I have advised to seal the gate since Prince Arthas killed his father and the Triumvirate was always reluctant. Magistratorium inherited the stance of the previous cabinet without question. I'm afraid that even the attention of Kalthazat's servants may not change their minds easily. Civilian politicians, the world is really coming to an end. Not that it already hasn't for Lordaeron and Dalaran and our home. Meanwhile, our leaders pretend that we are not just one step from meeting the same doom. But if they commit Phase 2 and then 3, Manzanoriel, I spent recent months carefully watching the lands of Azeroth. I know your story does not favor attachments, but I don't believe you to be completely unconcerned about the fact that we may leave our world and never return. Even if I'm not, what's the choice? We knew that this day would come, young mage. The Legion will consume this world and leave nothing behind, just like the Guardian of Tirisfal once said. Thousands of desolated worlds scattered across the cosmos. And this one will be just another one. The future awaits in Jaloon. The miracles of ancient technology and knowledge we could only dream about before the discovery. The way to grow and gain power to oppose the Legion. The new civilization of reason, understanding, and insight. It all awaits. I've always been just a warrior, but you quit priesthood because you desired more. The Archmage gave you your chance. You've always known that this is the right path. If we were to leave, there's little I'm leaving behind. You have even less, and unlike me, you have a future ahead you cannot comprehend yet, Elton. One day I'll be roaming the crater, killing monsters, but you'll be holding the torch of a reason, with other mages, scientists, scholars, engineers. You will be among those who lead our people towards the glorious tomorrow, and you dare to look behind and question all the effort we've made? I do not, but the feeling of the unknown is sometimes a burden that's hard to carry. And as you said, I'll be among those who carry this burden. Your job will be just keeping us all safe. And I'll do my part as best I can, so stop overthinking and focus on doing yours, for the Enclave is all that matters. Gatekeeper Coldgaze, Watcher Theranos, we've secured all the valuable records and completed planting arcane charges. We're ready to blow this place to smoldering ruins. Splendid. Order our men to return to our base immediately. Detonation ETA 4 minutes. Gatekeepers, we've done well today. Now let's cover the tracks. Okay. Still not 100% sure what information was in this place that we needed to blow up, but it seemed like it was the High Elf, Fainderai, whatever lady's research, and we collected what we could and got out. Interesting story. Again, there seems like there's a lot of tension with this group on, you know, who gets to go, what they're going to do when they get there, etc., etc. Oh, okay, I'm back. Sorry for the abrupt cut. I had to take care of something with my dog. Anyway, interesting bonus map. I'm not entirely sure why this one was called bonus, but it was cool. Again, it was long, but I liked it. I liked the opportunity to use the new faction. Not sure how I feel about having to use the snow mechanic on a big macro map like this where you got a lot of ground to cover. It just feels kind of like unnecessarily stalling, but it is something you have to interact with, so like you can only attack in certain intervals. So I get the idea there. That was pretty good. I think there is definitely a benefit also to attacking quickly earlier than I did. I should have gotten out there earlier, should have gotten moving. A big part of it was because I needed to wait until I could get those mechanical units. The purple attacks certainly got larger and larger, and then green breaking through those rocks. It's kind of a jerk move. But we persevered. As soon as that started happening, I was like, you know what? If I'm giving up a base, they're giving up a base, and we went and we got it. So it was nice that we had the opportunity to play as the Enclave. I'm not sure if that will continue or not, especially because this is called the bonus chapter. Again, bonus in the middle of the campaign. Did I do something to unlock this previously? And will collecting that Shimmerweed do anything for us, I wonder? I'm not sure. But in any case, this was good. Again, longer than I expected, but that's okay. A lot of it is just kind of setting your expectations on how much time you think you're going to want to put into these. And overall, still fun. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.